Markoon looking for the engage. Mini Duke has to force his stopwatch already. They dive into the backline. They're trying to get the damage of dynamics, but it's not there. The shutdown onto Deadly. They slam the bear, but it's not enough. Oh. It's up to Orome. He's popping. He's popping with the triple. He's popping with a quadra. Come on, man. Get the penta onto Rubio. The flash is there. The leg sweep goes, but Orome should pick this up. Pentakill for my man in the top lane. He bloody deserves it, Rubio. You better give it to him as the hook shot comes over. Pentakill for Orome. I don't know about you guys, but I certainly needed the break after that game. I know the players did as well. BTXL playing back-to-back meant they got a little bit more time to reset for this game up against Corp. And it is going to be, as far as I'm told, a quite interesting game. A bit of a spicy one, a bit of fun now, because as I said before, the top two are locked in from Group D. We have Corp advancing guaranteed first. We have BTXL advancing guaranteed second. And so there's already been a bit of banter trouble between the teams in both Champ Select, lobby, and also on Twitter.
I don't know, Markoon was like tagging Cinkrof right there on Twitter. He was like, mate, do you just want a 1v1 mid lane? So you know what? I'm up for this game. I'm really happy that actually between these two teams meeting again, this game means absolutely nothing. I want them to go all out. I want them to get the best picks and literally make this the best fiesta in the best way possible. Like the Spanish fiesta. I want a freaking party on the Rift.
I'm going to see the Renekton ban. I mean, the bans right now don't strike me as anything too out of the ordinary. We'll see what happens. Double R bans though. Maybe they're spelling out. But no, Tristana gets banned by XL. So
our team is
relatively standard bans coming out from XL.
Yeah, same happens from the side of KC as well. Really sad, guys. Come on. Okay, they're trying to get the S tier picks out. Of course, you want to take Advienne off Ezreal. It's literally the extension of his hand at this point. You want to take Nocturne out. He's extremely strong and can be flexed into 3 spots as well. The same goes for Tristana, Seraphine, and Renekton for the side of BTXL as well. And that being said, every single jungler in the universe is up for grabs and available.
You got to just lock it. Lock it. Just throw it down. Say, please, Adam, give me your best shot.
I'm waiting. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just
not going to say anything until... oh, no. You're try-harding. It's the try-hard lock. The Hecarim gets locked in for Markoon. Strong pick in the jungle.
Honestly, watching Markoon today play versus Schalke on his Hecarim game, that was one of the best Hecarim performances I've seen in an extremely long time. It was so beautiful to watch. It was a piece of art. So, of course, he's going to resort to the same champion again. We have the good old world's meta, the Azir versus Corki of the jungle, ladies and gents.
Yeah, it's Hecarim versus Udyr. Surprise, surprise. We've seen a lot of that in the current meta. So nothing crazy coming out here. I think, one thing that's worth iterating, there is a chance for Karmine Corp to go 6-0 in the group. That is a statement scoreline. The LFL in general have looked incredibly strong. And, getting that kind of scoreline coming into the quarters does make you that much more scary going into any of your quarterfinal matchups. So XL still have the chance to knock that mantle away from Karmine Corp. We'll see the Ezreal locked in.
We've been lied to.
So I got told there was spicy picks. I got told there was going to be some spicy lane swaps. But it is a Gnar and a Orianna locked in here for BTXL.
I got baited. I knew it. I got debated here, Scoundrel. He's showing the Karina. He's speaking the Sylas. Case closed right there. Both of these compositions are extremely strong right now. From the side of BTXL, we've got such a strong core. And we said again, for BTXL, it's just so important for the top side of the map to do well for them so they can translate with Deadly later on into the game. You saw how much they popped in the previous game when Orome had so much strength moving around the map with the Camille. Same here for the Gnar. They can ban everything they want towards the top side of the map. They can ban the Camille, they can ban the Darius, and then they can have Orome on this now raining free towards the top side. Now raining free towards versus Adam is not something you can very easily say, but usually you do want dominance on the Gnar. Saying that, saying that, Orome has struggled playing the Gnar on the tops, and he usually gets dived a lot and pushed away from his lane. But the core three that BTXL have chosen are the ones that have performed the best with on the NLC. On the other side, from KC, I'm seeing xMatty chilling down the bot lane on the Ezreal, Targamas making his way around the map together with Cinkrof and Saken onto the Sylas, and causing havoc on Southern Street.
Yeah, let's see how this draft ends up. That is
Adam's Olaf. Yeah.
That's Adam's Olaf top lane into the Gnar. That's again, if you can dodge the axes, fair enough. If you can't dodge the axes, it can be a little bit dicey for Orome on the top side of the map. I think also for XL, oh my word, he's just straight up locked in Vayne. So Deadly putting that mantle on his shoulders, giving that late game win condition. And I don't necessarily think that it's the worst pick in the world here either. Like, pretty good against the Udyr. You kite back relatively easily versus the Olaf. Deadly comfortable picking Vayne in this scenario.
That is an extremely good pick right here, also because KC are very clearly going to be leaving the Ezreal down in the bot lane all alone. Advienne, yes. Now this is a party, because Advienne never goes back on his word, right? He said Fiesta. He's giving us the good old party right here with the Nami and Targamas. You better follow up here, my dude.
I mean, this would really make the draft kind of fun. I'd be really excited to see like these kind of crazy, more off-meta support picks coming through. Kind of excited to see the Nami. We don't get to see it in. It's the Pyke.
There we go.
It is the Pyke locked in for Targamas. This is how it happens in casting. It's business up top, party down the bottom.
I'm literally wearing tracksuit bottoms just saying.
I am quite literally wearing tracksuit bottoms right now, but then I'm not exactly wearing anything fancy on top either. You know, this is business on the top of the draft, party on the bottom side of the draft. I'm excited to see, especially this bot lane matchup between the two teams. I do also think that, for XL, this could be a chance to prove themselves. Could be a chance to kind of prove that they've got what it takes to take down Karmine Corp, because if you can't take them down here, what chance do you have of taking them down later in the tournament? So maybe like getting themselves a bit of a mental edge in that scenario. But, clearly we do have a more exciting draft on that bottom side of the map.
Yeah, and I'm just scratching my head right here, and I'm like, how are you going to survive Advienne? Literally, somebody has to hit you with one spell later on, and Targamas is going to just come flying in through the air for the execute hit down. I've been hearing a lot about Adam's Olaf. I can't wait to see it. Literally in the previous draft, everyone thought it was going to be Adam's Olaf. It wasn't. The Olaf went to the jungle, but now he gets in his hands. He gets to play it. So we're going to see what all that is about. And as for the rest of the map, it kind of looks pretty normal. I like the Vayne pick coming in from Deadly, absolutely, because everyone's going to be coming straight at you, right? The Olaf's running at you, the Udyr's running at you, the Sylas running at you, and it's pretty easy with the Vayne to maneuver yourself around the team fight, especially when you go into the invisibility. And even if you could get away from anyone else, Olaf ignores completely any collision, any CC, any lockdown you put on him with his ultimate, and Vayne is also really good with invisibility to get away from that. But what I really wanted to talk about is the fact that we expect Targamas to lock in a roaming support. Pyke is perfect for that. You rush mobbies, you go all over the map, and you leave xMatty alone down on the Ezreal. But Vayne is just so good at 1v1 in every single ADC in the game after 6. So you leave xMatty alone on a 1v1. I'm thinking Deadly might pull the trigger.
It looks like Karmine Corp are running a comp that has a similar idea to the XL comp that we just saw previously. Like, it is go and go hard. Like, there is no peel back button here. This is kind of go in and just kill those crucial carries in the form of Deadly and Hatrixx, and just hope that you have the legs to get there through the team fights. Yeah,
the only difference is that they don't have a hard go button. They don't have a Camille to run in. They don't have a Volibear to run in. They don't have the Alistar to engage for them.
They kind of just run at you quick, right?
They run at you. They don't even run at you that quick. They run at you with the Udyr and the Olaf. They're not necessarily that quick, but I feel this is why Saken is going to be one of the main players to look at later on in the fights to come, because he's the one that's going to be stealing the Gnar ultimate. He's going to be stealing the Hecarim ultimate. So he's going to be the primary engage for the side of Karmine Corp. And of course, I'm definitely keeping my eyes on him, also playing the Sylas, but being the engage for them. Adam, the cheeky level 1, okay?
Yeah, already just starting to chuck those axes, but he actually may lose out a little bit. I mean, Adam's going in, looking for the engage, very close to tanking the turret, dancing on the edge of the turret range here. But it remains a relatively even trade overall.
I'm not sure. I think Orome might have lost experience right there. This is what Adam tried to do, which will give the edge over to Adam for the level 2. Yep, there you go. Orome, pretty sure, yeah, he missed experience because he was too far away on the trade while minions were dying. So he's going to be a little bit on the back foot for the starting. But, oh, okay, the 5-hit pathing is coming in from Markoon. He's in the top lane.
He's going in very early on. Level 3 here. Orome still level 2. Looking for an engage onto Adam, who has got that flash available. Will immediately flash. Markoon can't quite get on the other side to charge him back. Adam takes a bunch of damage there, though. Markoon has now indicated that he will not be on the bottom side of the map, though. But unfortunately, looks like Cinkrof not exactly in the best position to punish that. So can't get into the enemy Raptor camp and stealing it away.
That was, again, extremely clever coming in from Markoon because he knew that Orome would be in trouble. It took him a while to get the level 2 due to him being deprived of that first experience minions that died right there. And you know that Udyr is going to start bot side going towards top, but Orome is going to have to be extremely careful right here because it's just going to run him down. He's just hit Minina as well. He either dies or blows flash.
You can see here, Orome now has been forced to burn flash as well as Adam
look
comes
at the
back
wave.
in. Yeah, the
wave, though.
Looks like Adam just trying to clear it out a little bit. Cinkrof will get the River Scuttler on the top side of the map here. Lots of action in the top lane right now. Again, with Adam's Olaf, you'd expect him to draw attention and also look to get fed on Orome on this Gnar pick.
Yeah, and Hatrixx is most likely going to have to go to base. That means that Cinkrof is going to double scuttle on that first clear, and that is definitely going to hurt Markoon. He also left his golems. That means they're gonna be level 2 very, 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 very late into the game, and he's running straight top again because Adam did not back.
He's really going top. I mean, Hatrixx has to be a little careful here because Targamas and Cinkrof are actually roaming through. He'll dodge away, trying to buy some time, actually trying to get towards that top side of the map to link up with Markoon. Doesn't actually flashes away from the hook. Cinkrof now going for the flash bear slap. Come on, guys, support him. He's made it all the way to the top lane. You're just leaving him for dead. Team. Legit team. Now they're going for Orome, who doesn't have the flash as well. Arome's just dead. Cinkrof picks up the kill. Poor Hatrixx. They literally just left him.
They left him to rot in the river because whilst Hatrixx was running at them, they tried to get Adam. Adam has soaked so much of this pressure. If you look at the jungle, you see the golems up for Markoon still. No. They are level 1 Orome.
Oh my god, they are absolutely battering this man. He just got a penta, guys. Come on. Give him a break. Targamas also, as you said, with the Ezreal so comfortable, and Matty so comfortable laning in the bot lane by himself. Targamas is free to make these kind of roams and impact the map the way he is, and Karmine Corp already off to a banger of a start.
And it's again through literally shattering the solo lanes of BTXL that you can beat them. I think we've been talking about it ever since we saw him in the NLC. The only few games that they ever lost in the NLC was through Orome not doing good in the top lane, was through Orome getting consistently dived over and over again and pushed back. And the same goes for Hatrixx. And he choked down the 2 solo lanes, and Markoon doesn't have much to play for, because you can't necessarily play through a Nami Vayne lane down the bot side. And so far, Targamas, you see here, has been everywhere on that Pyke.
Yeah, he's still only level 3 though, so has to keep an eye on that experience. It's fine.
That's all you need, right? That's all you need.
Yeah.
3 levels.
He literally has all of his abilities at this point, apart from his ultimate. So got pretty much everything in the bag. Saken now going to be forced a little bit further back. Might actually have to back off here as Hatrixx starts to push that wave. But similar HP bars does put Hatrixx in a relatively uncomfortable position. Can't push too far as an Orianna without the flash, and Saken has his own flash to work with.
Yeah, and if you see right and left of Hatrixx, both control wards into these bushes. He literally cannot do anything. Look at the top lanes. Yes, Steve. Look at the top lane. Oh
my god. Adam doesn't have flash either. Surely drops here to Markoon. The top lane is complete fiesta, but Orome picks up a kill. And that gives him a little bit of gold to get him back into this laning phase, because he is dropping behind in CS.
And you can see right there, Orome sort of like ringing the bell of assistance. It's like the assistance pings that you keep on popping onto your jungler in solo queue. And Markoon is like, fine. I guess I'll just give away all my CS. They pulled the Nami in the top lane.
Well, now Advienne is roaming. And
He's level
Adam,
6.
how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? They're going in. He actually forced to pop the ultimate to buy some time. The Nami bubble would have hit, but he will eventually drop down. I say that! Markoon just gets bopped. And the old man strikes back. BTXL trade 1-for-1 and lose the first dragon in the game on the bottom side of the map.
That is so worth because they're pushing Deadly off the tower, which means he can't take the experience, he can't take the gold from the CS. They grab themselves an Infernal Dragon, and Adam is again able to soak up so much pressure. 3 players in the top lane, and he takes one with him. This is so worth it right here for Corp because they also finally, thank you Cinkrof for resetting that level 1 camp from Markoon.
he reset the camp for Markoon. There you go.
Thank
and you can
you.
see Targamas. They are just zoning them out. I mean, Saken is here as well. The rest of BTXL not in a position. And Deadly is losing so much experience. Forced to flash away. Advienne absolutely bopped here. That will not be a good look as he drops down.
4 members down bot lane. Now, the call right after you see such a dive with 4 people, you're like, okay, what do they lose? Well, they don't really lose much. They lose about a wave in the mid lane, which is okay-ish because Sylas is sort of very close. They're gonna lose nothing in the top lane, but BTXL is gonna take the first Rift Herald, and this is gonna be very important where they're gonna choose to open that Rift Herald because honestly, Orome has been really struggling up top lane, so if they can make a move towards the top and try to insert some gold into this Gnar, try to get him even with the Olaf, that's a great start right there. Hatrixx has been doing very, very well in the middle as well. You can try to insert some gold there. I wouldn't do it towards Deadly because Vayne will take a while to get into the game. You don't necessarily want to be playing through the bot lane, so mid and top is where I'm looking at for the Rift Herald to go down. Targamas,
He's
again.
level 4. By the way,
It's fine. He has his 3 major abilities. We've been through that.
Exactly. Doesn't need any more than that right now. But then I suppose Advienne's only level 5, so it's not exactly the worst thing in the world. Orome now has to be a little careful here as Targamas actually forced to use the ultimate Orome.
Very well played.
The Ragnarok will not allow Adam to get under tower. And as you said, a well-played defensive dive from Orome.
Nice. Now we see Orome absorbing also pressure. That's really good to see. I mean, at the end of the day, he's about, what, 15 CS behind and is even on kills and KDA. They're gonna pop it on Deadly.
Okay. I mean, I guess the thing with Vayne is that, you know, you can get 2 items and find yourself in a relatively solid position. And I feel like Deadly has been denied so much gold, he kind of needs this now. Targamas goes very aggressive here. Deadly can't quite land the condemn. He gets bopped by xMatty. The teleport's coming through. Markoon still wants this fight. Hatrixx is there, but in the wrong place. Really not supposed to be face tanking and Udyr. And the shockwave's not good enough to keep him alive. Saken will pick up the kill. Karmine Corp accelerating the game now at almost 3,000 gold lead. Adam legit trying to 1v1 Orome again.
He doesn't have the ultimate.
Nope.
It doesn't matter. You don't want to fight him anyway. So what happened down bot lane is, again, we're looking at Saken right here. Saken has been in 5 out of 7 kills. And Markoon might get the 1v1 that he wanted in the mid lane, but this time in the jungle. I don't know if you want to take that one, buddy.
Actually, has to use the onslaught of shadows. He's just trying to secure the red buff here, realistically. But Deadly gets pulled up. He now is 1v2. I mean, xMatty just bops him. And the bubble will not land onto Cinkrof, who's the main threat right now. Saken comes through again, picks up the kill. Karmine Corp are wiping the floor with XL.
And Saken has been so crucial in all these fights, grabbing just the correct ultimates to make the engages happen. And Hatrixx, you're between a rock and a hard place.
Yep, it's not looking good. Adam's going to chase him down here. You can see the emotes coming through. He knows that Hatrixx is dead. Hatrixx doesn't have that shockwave available either. Can't get the ball into the correct position. The Ragnarok will be dropped. And Adam picks up the kill onto Hatrixx. Just feels like painting by numbers for Karmine Corp. They're just going around the map, killing one person, and continuing their dominance in Group D.
I mean, that wouldn't make it any different from the entire rest of last week and this week that they haven't, right? They've been stomping every single team that has ever tried to go against them, at least in this group. And right here against Saken, grabs the Hecarim multi, completely dismantles the BTXL bot laner there. And again, Hatrixx, it seems like we've been seeing Hatrixx running up and down the rivers way too many times in this game, xScoundrel. He's been trying to run away. He's been chased down. He's been beaten up. The poor guy is getting bullied the entire game. But again, this is literally the case for every team that plays against Karmine Corp. They just get bullied on the field.
Yep, you're just seeing the complete tearing apart of BTXL in their own jungle right now, kind of falling behind on experience. And you can see even actually Targamas now ahead of experience in Advienne.
Has
hit
level
6 before he did, yeah. Deadly just jumping onto xMatty has a 2-level disadvantage. Here comes the wave, we'll knock him up. There the Condemn comes through. Shutdown is there, but Targamas is waiting with Saken and Cinkrof. At the same time, now Adam, the target for Markoon and Orome, should get him down as the Ragnarok's not available.
Oh, bot lane?
Love to jump back to the bot lane to see where Deadly is. As you can see, getting focused down by Saken, trying to buy some time, but Saken just way too strong. Advienne should be the next target, has no mana to work with, and Saken should be able to secure this one as he gets pulled back into the Death Realm. Saken picks up a double.
Oh, Deadly played this so well. Deadly played this so well to try and avoid every single spell, but Saken is just so strong. He doesn't have to hit you with the skill shots. All he has to do is press W, get near you, and just pop you with the passive, and that's what he did right there onto Deadly. Saken is an absolute king on the map right now. 5, 0, and 3, and Markoon in the top lane again.
Markoon really wants to teach Adam a lesson.
He has ultimate now, though, for Adam,
yeah,
so...
it will be a little more difficult to focus down. Orome's actually got a level advantage. Looks like Adam almost face-checking in, but Cinkrof just allowed to go for the second dragon of the game for free here. They can actually see Markoon backing, and Targamas wants a piece of this engage. Now Markoon dragged into the fight. Targamas, the target for the time being. Ragnarok, not the best pop here. Trying to buy a little bit of time as Onslaught shadows away. Do we have the Gnar available? We do not, but Targamas is stunned under tower. Oh, he misses it. Markoon dodges it out, and now Orome, hungry for blood. That Gnar ultimate coming up. He has it available. Slaps Adam into the wall. Lands the wallop and just needs to finish the job. Pops back down into mini Gnar, but Orome will pick up the kill.
Okay, so you're losing your map, but... you've managed to put Adam into dead, which doesn't happen very often right here. They lose yet another dragon. Now Corp is setting up around Shelly and xMatty. He's been chased, the flash.
I mean, Deadly, you said the 1v1 potential pretty high right now. There's a lot of damage coming through as the wave forces him to the side. And now Targamas, the target. I mean, Deadly does not care. Look at this madman. One more basic attack. Chase him down with the final hour. You've got this. Deadly picks up the kill. What is happening in this game? It is an absolute fiesta.
What's Saken? He's wrapping around. Oh, they're going for the execute.
A turret. Wait, Advienne just heals himself to buy a bit of time. And he double execute. Is this ARAM? Is this ARAM? We've just seen a double execute.
This is better than an A, what's happened right here. I swear to God. So again, Markoon is camping the top side. Targamas is caught up in CS. He does have his ultimate available, but they're trying to dive Markoon when he has ultimate. And again, Orome just outplays the entire fight. Yes, he was being pushed back the entire game when everyone and the dogs were camping up top side, both from the side of BTXL and Corp. But right now, is this... Oh,
really good stopwatch. The emote comes through from Saken. They are trying to punish Orome like XL have been punishing Adam through this game, but they will not get away with it. Still, I mean, Adam actually slays Deadly up here. Now actually will very easily be able to 1v1 Markoon. Markoon trying to buy that space.
He has ult very soon.
He does have ult very soon, but xMatty is there. Markoon just trying to get the execute onto Adam. Will he find it? No, Adam. Gordrink is back
Hatrixx?
up. Teleport is there for Orome. I don't think you want this fight, though, Orome. I think Adam's in a pretty good spot. I mean, this is just wild. What is going on this game?
Everyone from both sides is all over the map, while Cinkrof is like, Cinkrof, mate, you're not fun right here. You've literally been moving around the map, grabbing objectives and resetting jungle camps. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Everyone is having fun here, right? Everyone's getting kills. Everyone's all over the map. And Cinkrof is like, guys, keep your eyes on objectives. Again, Adam right here knows that they're both there, and he still wants to take the 1v2. Deadly doesn't have ultimate. He doesn't have flash. He can't get away. We mentioned that with Olaf, the invisibility for the Vayne is going to be extremely crucial for you to get away. But if you don't have ultimate as Vayne, you're pretty screwed playing against a fed Olaf. And right here, Markoon, loses his own life, and even when Orome TP's in, he's not in a health advantage to try and chase this fight, so he bans his teleport. So overall, Karmine Corp come up ahead on this trade to, what do you know, 6,000 gold difference 17 minutes in. Not the best they've done so far. They've had bigger gold leads, but there is Shirley in Cinkrof's pocket, and they can choose to open the last outer tower that remains, which, funnily enough, with all this action happening there, it's the top lane one that remains, xScoundrel.
Yeah, top lane one's still ready to go. When you look at items as well, you can see breakpoints being hit relatively quickly for Karmine Corp. They've actually got the Everfrost in the mid lane. They've got the Stride Breaker at top. So it's not actually Gore Drinker. I thought it was Gore Drinker picked up, but it's actually Stride Breaker. Now Orome forced to use the Gnar very early on here. Adam happy to chase him down. Flashes in. Really wants the engage on the tower and will pick it up. As Adam is now on a killing spree. Vengeance for that early laning phase where he was absolutely battered by Markoon. Now Cinkrof the target. Onslaught of Shadows tries to push him back, but Cinkrof actually dodges out. Won't get feared at all. And XL cannot pick up the kill on the top side. And Hatrixx, he is in a rough spot. The team's going to let him die again. He flashes across the wall, flash bear slap, and Targamas will pick up the kill.
Oh no, Hatrixx tried to get away again through the river. He never learns. No one helps you, Hatrixx. Your team isn't there for you. You're all alone. 0-4, really unfortunate game for you. And they're going to pop Shirley down mid lane as well. They're going to open a really important lane for every team on the Salmon's Rift. That mid lane, you lose a lot of vision when it goes down. And Karmine Corp will already have 3 dragons. That means that in 5 minutes time, when the next dragon comes up, BTXL are going to have to try and get some vision, some control through the jungle to try and contest for the Ocean Soul. Adam?
Yeah, Adam in a little bit of a rough spot right now. You can see Orome desperately searching for the kill and will find the shutdown, but not in time to prevent their dragon. Soul point on the menu, as you said, in about 5 minutes time. XL are still fighting despite being 7,000 gold down, potentially even more now as Saken is able to pick up that top lane tier 1. XL's still happy to fight, though. They're still happy to take the engages. They love these little duels, these little skirmishes, but really it's Karmine Corp that's coming out well ahead.
The problem is, as long as Saken is not around, you can take those fights because everyone else is even with their counterparts almost. But when Saken is around, oh boy.
Oh, there's the wave. Deadly now stuck in the middle of the Karmine Corp team, and no amount of invisibility is going to get you out of that situation. Karmine Corp pick up another pick onto Deadly, and XL really unable to get out of their own jungle now. You correctly mentioned, now that mid lane tower's down, there's a teleport coming through. Advienne now could be the target. As Saken jumps in, lands the engage. The Everfrost is there, and xMatty and Saken, alongside Adam, decimate the backline of BTXL.
Again, you cannot take this fight, especially in such crucial choke points when Saken is around. This guy has 3 items, 16 stacks onto his Medjais, and Hatrixx just went back to base to complete his first item of the game. Look how fast this Baron is going down, 20 minutes in, and I think Karmine Corp have had a little bit too much fun in this game. 11,000 gold in the lead now, 20 minutes in. And again, Deadly, he walks into the choke point. He gets pulled out by Targamas onto this Pyke, gets singled out and taken down. And then the rest of BTXL, of course, cannot fight. You can't fight if you're even with bodies. And you definitely cannot fight if your ADC is down at this point. Oh, there's more. There is more. Deadly's dead again.
What do we even say at this point? Karmine Corp,
it looks like a replay, right?
Yeah, I mean, Karmine Corp now 11,000 gold in the lead at 20 minutes into the game. This bot lane experiment has not worked out. I mean, Targamas was able to roam so much in the early game that put a lot of pressure on the top side of the map. I mean, Hatrixx had a bummer of a time as well. And now Orome, the target for Saken, who has got that Gnar ultimate available. Cinkrof just trying to chase them down under their own inhibitor turret. And Matty literally diving by himself. They should be able to crack open the remaining outer towers here with that Baron buff. It's looking very good for another quick Karmine Corp victory.
Yeah, I think at this point they're the kings of the Rift. No one can stop them. No one has been able to stop them yet. And this is as clean as it gets, right? You have 21 minutes. They have 21 kills. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. They've got 2 lanes pushing at once. Targamas, the support, is taking mid lane inhibitor uncontested by anyone from BTXL. And honestly, I don't think there's anything that BTXL can do. Oh my god.
I mean, Markoon goes for it, but he hasn't really got the support. Nice wave coming up. I mean, Hatrixx just dead. Adam has bopped him. And they've also taken out Markoon on the backline. Now Saken providing that frontline engage for the rest of them as they get the double kill onto Deadly. Advienne is strictly just given up now. Karmine Corp at 22 minutes into the game run XL down in their own base. This is the best team in the European Masters by a country mile, in my opinion. And they are going 6-0 in Group D. Karmine Corp look absolutely unstoppable.
Yet another team that smashes their head against the blue wall of Karmine Corp. And in all honesty, I'm just going to agree 100% with your statement right there, Scoundrel. I don't think there's another team that... Yes, we've had teams that have gone uncontested in their groups. Yes, we've had teams that have gone undefeated in their groups. But no one looks that decisive. No one has stomped their games the way Karmine Corp has stomped theirs. And let's not forget, they're not in an easy group by any stretch of the imagination. They are in a very tough group and yet still undefeated, and by far undefeated. No one's gotten even close.
Yeah, I don't think it's unfair to say. I mean, I think Misfits Premier obviously have had some excellent games where they've really stomped down, but I really do see Karmine Corp as the best team in this competition right now. They have swept aside even the strongest teams and made it look like child's play. Karmine Corp look unbelievably good, and they will cement that 6-0 win record for this group. There was no doubt that they were going out as first, but they have absolutely just cemented it as that 6-0 comes through. And now whoever they face in quarterfinals will have a very tough challenge on their hands. We have one more game left of the day, Trouble. It is going to be BTS versus Schalke Revolution. This is purely a game, I believe, for third and fourth. Nothing else that's really going to come out of it, but I'm sure those two teams will want to go out of the European Masters with a bang. So we'll see you very shortly.